We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Well, that's the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Ward. That's into the hands of Allen. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Down from Colts territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Pollard will take it up again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Titans at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Let's go now. Come, hurt.
Cockrell holds it in left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Here's Ward. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tony Pollard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Pat the street! Pat the street!
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. Dances by him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
The slot man in motion right. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard and it's second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Come on. Dragon, 6 Cougar 19.
Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4.
Second and 4.
Ready.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 7-7, our score after 1.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Tag.
To throw is Ward. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Go.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Check.
They go play action with Richardson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Cowboys, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Now 3rd down and very long.
Dragon 60. 70. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, Cowboy 80. 60.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
3. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Ready,
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now he'll dump it. Now the ball comes loose, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the 1st.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Bronco 80.
Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
18, Pioneer.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. They'll get this one to Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts 1st down as they'll get this up past the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
19, Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Here Richardson yet again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This is brought in at the 21. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Dragon 60.
First down.
Go.
1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Off the play fake, Ward. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60, Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Sly on for the Tennessee field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I just doubt.
And he works free. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go from tired inside, they're ready to grab them and get to the front. I want the money to pass, the food like a bag, the currency stack.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Deputy!
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Ward. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley, 36 yards. And the Titans have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A little juke. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the kick. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Across midfield, he's on his way. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Colts have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw, here's Ward. That's into the hands of Alabama. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Ward. Completes it to Ridley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
70 Ranger. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
2nd and 3. And it's caught.
And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
Ready, set.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 Tigers. Hut. Rig. Rig. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun here, Ward.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
19 tight. 19. 60 Bison. 60. Check smash. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Chigga from 4 yards out. And the Titans have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
60 Bison.
And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And we'll be taken down at about the 45.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now Richardson.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up 3rd.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cap. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Mitchell
with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Colts have yet again retaken the lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Colts 28, Titans 24. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Shot 60, shot 60.
From the gun, Ward.
Whipping one into Allen, that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a give here to Pollard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down. That's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get it. Panthers 60, Panthers 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Off play action, Ward. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
On 149. 18. Tight.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. That seemed to be a run-pass option, but when you're going downfield like that, was it designed to be that way?
It certainly was, because what you're trying to do is draw people up with the fake inside, and hopefully people can run past them downfield. But in any event, I like the aggressiveness taking the shot.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Levis to throw it. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on fourth down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the fourth quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
19 Tiger. Go street.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Cougar 19. 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check out.
Off-play action, Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19, 19 Lions. Cub 19, Cub 19.
Richardson.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Viking 18. Check. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's back to throw. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he will have the Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. A short throw taken in by Conquan. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Buffalo, ready?
Throwing now, Ward. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. second and goal from the 1.
Hey. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Again, it's Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Now Ward. And his ball is caught. That's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Indianapolis, they pick up their second win now on the year. And they will head back home